Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, and here we like to talk about stuff regarding manifestation, the law of attraction, spirituality, positive self development, and just a general high vibrational way of living. Now, in today's video, I would like to talk about why your social circle can make or break you and why it's so important to have the right social circle around you when it comes to manifesting your desires. So, first, I just want you to think about when you've been in a new social situation that made you feel extremely uncomfortable, or when you meet someone for the first time and you get an instant read on their overall vibe, on their energy, and you can either tell whether it's vibing with you or it's completely way off and you want nothing to do with this person. These are just some examples that energy is constantly around us. Energy is constantly guiding us, and we ourselves, I'm sure you all know that everything in the universe is made out of energy, and we ourselves are able to feel this energy around us and even absorb it. And this is something that I really want to go into in a little bit more detail. It's also something that the top 1%ers know. It's something that highly successful people know, because we ourselves are sensitive to the energies that are closest to us. And having the wrong people around you can be life altering to the point where it can really start to derail your life. And this is why highly successful people, this is why top 1%ers either have a very small social circle, and sometimes they don't even have friends at all, because they prefer to be hyper focused on their goals. They prefer to not have naysayers around them, to have people giving them excuses. Yeah, but have you ever had that one person where all they say to everything that you're talking about, your dreams and your goals and your visions for the future, and their only response to you is, yeah, but this, yeah, but that, what if this goes wrong? What if that happens? It's literally the most draining energy that you could possibly have when you're trying to make your goals come true, when you're trying to build something bigger than yourself, when you're trying to really focus in and create something that you want to be proud of. We already know, if you're on this channel, you probably already know that in order to successfully manifest anything, you have to be in a high vibrational state, as high as possible. There's different stages, and if you guys remember the chart from my last video, I'll put it up here for you guys again. But there's different ranges where our emotions lie, and the happier we are, the more at peace we are, the more meditative we are, the easier it will be for us to manifest, which is why it's important for us to be mindful of who we're constantly surrounding ourselves with. These people, especially if you tend to spend a lot of time with them, these people will have an influence on your energetic state. I like to call them energy vampires. This refers to the people that are constantly negative, that are constantly creating excuses, toxic people, people that like drama, people that always have a reason why they can't do something, victimizers, people that love to play the victim. These people are energy vampires because they thrive on sucking the energy out of anyone that is emitting a higher vibrational state. And, it's like that old saying, misery loves company. And as an example, I kind of just went through something like this as well. And I've gone through other examples of this in the past. And I didn't realize what was happening at the beginning, especially when I was much younger, 10 years ago or so, where you're surrounded by people and you constantly wonder why am I not on the same page as this person? Why are my dreams and goals scaring these people? Why are they giving me all of these excuses? One time when I was in university, at the time I was graduating from university, I was in my 4th year, and I was deciding what I wanted to do with my life at that time, which ended up being something completely different now. But back then I was weighing out my options, and I was really focused on this one specific career opportunity that I had. And I had told one of my friends at the time, I'm like, I really think this would be a cool idea for me. I'm really interested in getting into this field. I really want to get a job at this specific place. And all she could say to me was, yeah, but that's really, really hard. Yeah, I don't know if you should even try to do that, because the chances of you getting in there are almost nothing. She literally gave me 10 reasons why I should not even try, because it just was not possible. And this, I understand now, was a reflection of her limiting beliefs. It was a reflection of her insecurities or blockages, whatever you want to call it, that she was projecting onto me. But I did not realize till later that that energy was bringing me down. And as I got older, I started to pinpoint these situations a lot easier. And it's not that these people are bad people per se. Maybe they're going through their own experiences. Maybe they're going through their own trials of life. They're figuring out what to do with themselves. They're trying to figure out what their purpose is, whatever the case may be. But the key here is that you need to be mindful of who you hang out with. You need to be mindful of the people that you're spending time with. You need to be mindful of the people that you're telling your dreams to, because once people hear these things, and if they're not on the same page or the same vibrational frequency as you, if they don't have that vision, they're going to give you reasons as to why you can't do something or why you shouldn't do something. And it's not because they necessarily want you to fail. It's more likely because they are just not capable of seeing things in that particular way. They're not able to see the bigger picture. And this started happening to me a little bit more as my goals got bigger and bigger in life. I unfortunately had to let go of a lot of friends. My goals and their goals for life and for what was possible in life were just no longer aligning. And I started to notice that whenever I would say something, it would just come back to me as an excuse, or it would come back to me as a reason why I shouldn't do something. And it just felt off. When you meet someone for the first time, or you just get a general bad feeling or an awkward feeling that you're just not vibing with this person anymore. And so after that, I just had to make decisions, and it was not easy decisions at the time either, but I had to make them if I was going to move forward with my life, if I was going to accomplish these things. I didn't want to have background noise in my ear of why I couldn't achieve my dreams. And I don't regret it, even though it was a hard decision at the time. I don't regret it because my life did change. I was able to accomplish so many different things. I had created a vision board for myself when I was 24 with stuff that I didn't think would be possible at all. But eventually, I think it was 90% of the things on that board came true. And I'll do another video where I show you guys the vision board and I'll explain the stories behind it. But when you do make that decision to make your social circle smaller or to associate only with people that understand you, and sometimes people go to the extreme of just not having any friends at all or any people around them because they don't want that distraction, you will notice a sense of freedom, of sense that no one is weighing you down anymore. It's almost like you're cutting off a lot of dead weight. And it might seem hard in the moment, but I guarantee you, once you'll do it, you'll start to feel a lot better, and you'll start to gain momentum, and you'll start to move forward in your goals a lot faster and easier than you ever thought was possible. So do yourself a favor, especially when you're early on in your manifestations, when you're early on in achieving your goals and your dreams. Don't tell people right away. Don't tell them what you're working on. Don't tell them what moves you're making. Keep these things to yourself until you've developed a solid momentum, until you've developed a solid belief within yourself that you know what you're doing is going to happen no matter what external sources or external experiences are happening. Because if you do it too prematurely, you're more likely to lose balance, and you're more likely to let in these voices. So do yourself a huge favor. Keep things to yourself. Manifest things with the sense of hyper focus, and you'll notice that these things will come to you a lot quicker, a lot sooner, a lot easier. All right, so if you guys have any other suggestions for videos, any other recommendations, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.